In the glamorous world of Hollywood, relationships are often as fleeting as fame itself, but when fans learned that Sydney Sweeney, the breakout star of Euphoria and The White Lotus, had ended her years-long relationship with fiancé Jonathan Davino, the internet erupted. What happened to one of Hollywood's most private power couples? Why did they split after nearly 5 years together? And what does this mean for Sydney's skyrocketing career? Today on Trend Expos, we peel back the curtain on Sydney Sweeney's very private life and reveal what's really behind the breakup that's got everyone talking. The beginning of a love story. It all started quietly in 2018. Sydney, then 21 years old, was making her way through Hollywood with guest roles on shows like Grey's Anatomy and The Handmaid's Tale. Jonathan Davino, on the other hand, wasn't a typical celebrity. He was a successful businessman from Chicago, part owner of 14th Round, a packaging company, and 13 years older than Sydney. Despite the age gap and industry difference, their connection grew steadily. Rarely seen in public, the couple was photographed only a handful of times together, usually at industry events or cozy getaways. Sydney valued her privacy, often stating that she preferred to date normal guys outside of Hollywood's spotlight. Their chemistry seemed strong. By 2022, rumors of engagement began swirling when Sydney was spotted wearing a massive diamond ring. A source confirmed to People magazine that the two were indeed engaged, but then, the silence. Inside the relationship, private by design. In a world where celebrity couples use Instagram to flaunt every vacation and brunch date, Sydney and Jonathan were refreshingly low-key. Sydney told Cosmopolitan in 2022, "I don't date people in the spotlight. I need someone who supports me and lets me be the star." She was firm about keeping her personal life out of headlines, perhaps a lesson learned watching other young stars crumble under public pressure. But behind the scenes, the realities of Hollywood fame were quietly setting in. As Sydney landed major roles in Euphoria, The Voyeurs, and signed on for blockbuster-level projects, her schedule exploded. Meanwhile, Jonathan remained in Chicago, working far from the Hollywood machine. While neither confirmed friction publicly, insiders described the couple as growing apart due to conflicting lifestyles, rumors, co-stars, and the Glen Powell drama. By 2023, the breakup rumors intensified. Why? One word: Glen Powell. Sydney and Glen co-starred in the romantic comedy Anyone But You, which they promoted with an unusually flirtatious press tour. Their undeniable chemistry, coupled with Glen's own breakup with girlfriend Gigi Paris, led fans to speculate that art was imitating life. Memes went viral. Tabloids had a field day. Neither Sydney nor Glen addressed the rumors directly, but social media was convinced the two were more than just co-stars. The truth, insiders insist that Sydney and Jonathan had already separated quietly before filming began. The Glen Powell romance was likely just that, great PR chemistry, but the timing didn't help Sydney's public image. The official breakup confirmation. Then came the confirmation, softly and without drama. In a May 2025 interview with The Times, Sydney Sweeney finally broke the silence. "We've gone our separate ways. It was amicable. I wish him well. That was it. No mess, no Instagram announcement, no dramatic video essay." But fans were stunned. Some expressed disappointment. Others cheered for Sydney's independence. The subtlety of the announcement reflected Sydney's entire approach to love: private, understated, and deeply intentional.
Emotional fallout and fan reactions.
On social media, reactions ranged from heartbreak to celebration. TikTok creators dissected her old interviews. Reddit threads debated whether Glen Powell was the real reason. And Twitter exploded with support, with trending hashtags like Single Sydney and Free Sweeney. But not all responses were positive. Some critics accused her of Hollywood syndrome, trading long-term partners for fame. Others defended her, saying she's simply choosing herself. In the whirlwind of hot takes, one thing became clear: Sydney Sweeney is now more talked about than ever. Post-breakup,
Career, impact, freedom to soar.
Sydney seems more focused and energized than ever. She's returning for season 3 of Euphoria, producing her own film projects, and even working on a boxing biopic about Christy Martin. In interviews, she's spoken about wanting to have more creative control in Hollywood, something she's now actively pursuing through her production company, 50/50 Films. This isn't just a new chapter in her love life, it's a full rebrand. According to insiders, she's laser-focused on becoming not just a star, but a mogul.
The power of private pain.
While the breakup may seem like just another tabloid story, there's something deeper happening here. Sydney Sweeney represents a new era of celebrity, one where personal pain is transformed into professional fuel. She's navigating fame with grace, setting boundaries in a world that thrives on oversharing. Her story is a reminder that even under the harshest spotlight, healing can happen quietly, powerfully, and on your own terms. So what's next for Sydney Sweeney? With no romantic ties and a growing empire, she's poised to become one of the most influential actresses of her generation. Whether she's lighting up the screen in Euphoria or producing films behind the scenes, Sydney is rewriting the rules of Hollywood stardom, one bold move at a time, and as fans, we'll be watching closely. Make sure to subscribe to Trend Expos for more breaking celebrity documentaries. Hit the like button, share this video with a fellow Sydney fan, and tell us in the comments, was the breakup a surprise or inevitable?